You are unserious. Oh, I have the utmost, I have the...
One phone call. One phone call. One phone call will end the war. And if they say no, we're going to sanction them. And if they say no, we're going to go to war with them. You are so unserious. Okay.
Liberals in the United States of America are a more formative political bloc than whatever pamphlet reading left group that you have with your dumbass friends. That's just the reality.
Now that he's actually talking in a normal plain language, he actually sounds authentic. I don't know why people go down this road where they're so insecure about their intelligence that they feel like they need to just build this alternative fucking reality that they call theory just because it makes you feel like you're fucking cleverer than other people. Like, God. Good news bet. It's slop o'clock. I can't believe it. Unbelievable slop o'clock. What the fuck? What's happening to Ludwig now? Is he in trouble for saying it was a shot caller? Oh no. I haven't been through the Yeet tabloid spread for quite a few days now. I feel like I'm out of the loop. What's going on?
Do I think Hasan shocks his dog? I have no fucking clue. I think he lied about having a shot caller. I think he 100% had a shot caller based off what's on my For You page. Maybe I'm getting psyoped. He's adamant that he hasn't shocked her. But that 100% is a shot caller.
Damn. I wonder what he's seen. What's on your feed, Ludwig? Is there...
Yeah, that shit is 100% a shot caller. But I got no clue. And I think when you come in and you say, "Oh no, you're gonna get the Hasan call now," I think like you are like genuinely pathetic.
Yes, you are.
Like you are still pretending to live in a universe where it is like brave to speak out against Hasan, as if that is not like the popular side to be on. Truly, I think.
Well, I guess now it is, and now you're brave enough to do it. Interesting. Oh well. Oh no. XQC. Shit.
Another incident.
Potentially
Another incident.
On
this one.
Jordan's king to try and take in more Palestinians. Correct. I mean, that's what we've heard from Trump over the. Is correct. I mean, that's what we've tried and take in more Palestinians. Correct. I mean, that's what we've heard.
No, you don't get it though. Nah.
Correct. I mean, that's what we can more Palestinians. Correct. I mean, that's Jordan's king to try, and Trump was potentially going to use to potentially put pressure.
Oh, Haninja, thanks for the $2.99. Loner, so demanding, waiting on next paycheck, bro. Wow. Fast and Bulbous, thanks for the $2. Heard you cheated at Hollow Knight. Good one. Bad Bearing, thanks for the $4.99. First, yes, for the first teal super chat. Thank you so much. And Captain Dan, thanks for the $5. I don't understand the Israeli government structure. How does Bibi stop something that the Knesset voted to do? I guess he doesn't. Apart from he uses his platform, I guess, to be more adamant against things. Does Bibi oppose annexation? Also, chat, I'm gonna cry. 8 more super chats required to fulfill the goal. Yes, he does. Oh. Well, that's crazy. The issue is the US blaming him. Huh. I didn't know that. Maybe we'll look into that tomorrow and do a correction of today's stream.
Guys, see? Guys, it's the same pattern, guys. He looks at his zin. He says, the dog is moving, which makes me want to get a zin. Coincidence, by the way. So. And at the same time, the dog trips or whatever, or his claw. Guys, it's like it's an event that happens often. It's all the planets align. Where, wait, it's muted? Well, I don't care. He reaches for the Zen, she trips forward, he looks to his left and reach for something. Come on, bro.
On Jordan's king to try and take in more Palestinians, correct? Wow. I mean, that's what we've
heard.
People were also saying last time, even the big account was saying.
He really, really does. Does he get that stressed that he needs fucking nicotine every time the dog moves out of the Gaza Strip? Shit, man.
If the dog was zapped, that's not how it would react. That's not what it would do. It wouldn't do that. And then it does it again. And he muted
Jesus.
it.
Trump was potentially going to use to potentially put pressure on Jordan.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
That is unbelievable. Hasan fans are not taking the Ludwig news well. Oh no. Oh god. Gutless Yakubian devil. Isn't this the guy who literally... Whatever. Do you see he apologized to fucking Destiny for being mad at him after what he said about Cutie? Ludwig prob hates Hasan because he spends more time with his GF than he does, LeMayo. Him screwing over his own GF's career for this, by the way. Because in case you forgot, Cutie is a part of the Fear and Pod with Hasan. Ludwig wouldn't kill a guy just to avoid losing his sponsors. Would kill a guy, sorry. Saying, I wouldn't even go to Hasan's funeral is crazy. What? After Ludwig said Hasan definitely owns a shot caller and that he would not call Hasan a friend, and also implied that socialism is when you don't make money today. Okay. Socialism is when no dog. Is that what's coming next after the $10,000 whatever designer dog breed? For someone who has a degree in journalism, he's not very good at fact checking. Okay. I don't get Ludwig. He decides to dagger Hasan today by saying it's 100% a shot caller and it's just a fact, but then immediately says, but I don't know after researching his TikTok FYP. Dude. It happened again. Ludwig tried to take the middle of the road only to fall into a rotten take. Generally one of the most spineless people on Twitch, and I stay reminded every day why I never liked him. I fucking hate this guy. I don't even like Hasan that much anymore. Many oomphs will know, but I just fucking hate this guy. Bad friend. Friends with the dude who made AI porn deepfakes of women, by the way. Wait, what? Who made them? Huh. Wonder why Ludwig isn't liked by a bunch of people. Public allegations, unbelievably gross. God, these are pretty big tweets, some of these. 4,000 likes. Just from random fucking Yakubian devil. God, this guy is so fucking ridiculous. He always loved throwing Hasan under the bus for memes. Oh no. That's a big one though. If Ludwig is losing his shit over it. What else has he been saying? Oh yeah, there was a bit of a Taylor Lorenz Yeet back and forth, I believe. We'll get to that though. Harry Sisson, Ethan Klein, XQC Titone. Praises Ludwig for coming out and saying he thinks it was a shot caller.
Do I think Hasan shocks his dog? I have no...
Huge Ludwig W. Oh no. Boy's off the leash. He's off the leash, guys.
Now, to be clear, I want no beef with anyone. Hasan's community, Asm's community, Destiny's community. The last time I did, I think Destiny wished death upon Slime and the rest of the podcast. If what I said offended you, I apologize deeply. I am Chinese now. I'm leaving Twitch and YouTube anyway for Billy. Seriously, I'll be out of your hair soon. Now, to be clear, I want no beef.
Okay. Yeah, I know you don't. More.
I made a video, got a fuck ton of views, has 98.7% like ratio.
Whoa.
Called Twitch is Collapsing.
Well done, man.
All
Good
right.
for you.
And this was about Trainwrex's bombshell tweet, now totally debunked, about Mizkif and I forget whoever else was involved. All right. And I made a video about it that was like incredibly damaging. It was just not at all based in fact, because you don't have fact when you make a video based off of tweets that are completely made up. These videos have no research to them.
Oh.
These videos are aggregates of what is available to see online. And I'm sure if you are still watching any slop drama videos, that is the same thing that
Slop.
I think a lot of people's lives live through the lens of Hasan, and then you can talk about something else afterwards.
Who do that?
Now, I wanted to talk about that because this comes from a video that I uploaded almost 2 years ago. I think it was end of February 2024. This is the reason why this happens. All right. I uploaded this video called Huge Streaming Drama. Now, the reason I uploaded this video is because it was February 27th. I had a sponsor and I wanted to make a lot of money. So I uploaded a video that talked about really not much.
This is a bad background. It looks like a fucking, it looks like a creche. It looks like the place that you leave your kids when you go fucking shopping. Like, fuck that.
Filler video, but Hasan saying that streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. I poked fun at Hasan.
Yeah,
and then
you got
I went on
all
to
kinds
do
of
a
shit for it,
sponsored
didn't
ad
you?
read. I forget for what sponsor. And then filled up some bullshit, called it a day, made some money. Easy gig. Until Hasan reacted to it on stream.
Uh-oh.
And then the video got a bit brigaded by Hasan fans who are upset. And the sponsors, not so happy these days. I don't know if you know this. When Hasan comes up for sponsored deliverables. So I took it down. All right. I uploaded the sponsor at a later date, and then I re-uploaded the video. But because of that, I inserted myself into some shit that has been with me for 18 months. Bitch move, maybe, but I also don't care to die on the hill.
Ludwig Blankies.
I don't think I was like making a poignant statement about how I disagree with Hasan's politics. I think it was the equivalent of, haha, Hasan said 9 to 5s are easier than streaming. Anyway, check out this sponsor. So it's not like a moral hill that I was here to die on. It was, hey, I don't want to deal with the brigading from Hasan fans. I'm here to do this for a paycheck. So let me delete it. Was it the right move to make? Probably not, but it's the move I made at the time.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I'm not that hung up on it.
Ludwig, has he discovered consciousness? He's discovered independent consciousness. That's crazy. What a guy.
That was 18 months ago. And so, because of that, again, 18 months ago, I had dealt with people who now thought that, hey, Hasan messaged me. He made the boss call. I had to take down the video. That's not what happened. You can believe me or not believe me. I really don't care. But I swear on my mother's life, who I love more dearly than any human on this earth, that Hasan has never asked me to take down a video. And I did not do that because he asked me to.
But doesn't Hasan, maybe he didn't do it, this was Ludwig, but I've seen him in the past being upset with people like making videos about him and then on stream saying, I'm DMing him. Like, I'm going to DM him. Like, God damn it.
It just never happened. Right? It didn't happen on everything. You don't have to believe me. I don't care. That just is the fact. You know, I think.
Well, didn't he literally say Hasan DM'd him? Wasn't he streaming when that happened? Maybe if someone has the clip of that, they can show me because I don't remember.
I made
don't
a
remember
video.
for sure. What else do we have here? Who is this person? Cena. Hasan and Destiny challenge each other to make each other look bad.
Totally normal. Nothing unhinged is going to happen here.
See, like, there is, Destiny literally fucking egged this shit on, and
Oh, that's also Destiny's fault, dude. This guy just can't. These guys are like locked in a forever war of making each other look better. Making each other look better by looking bad, right? I can't believe that
Someone in his chat said Hasan was mad. He never said he got a DM. Okay, that makes sense.
Destiny literally caused this sexual assault to happen live on Twitch.
see, like,
Wait, what?
there
Making each other look better by looking bad, right? I can't believe that Destiny literally caused this sexual assault to happen live on Twitch.
see, like, there is, Destiny literally fucking egged this shit on, and has at times straight up said, you know, Hasan deserves to be shot and killed.
Dude, this is insane. Dude, this guy can't even let a woman get sexually assaulted without invoking his own situation. I mean, legitimately, this is actually fucking nutty. This is actually fucking nutty, dude. Come on, bro. Dude, you know, can't just let one girl get assaulted in peace.
Deserves to be
Assaulted in peace. Oh, Taylor is fighting with Yeet. What's going on here? What is this about? Maybe I do care about this. Okay. Cena reacts to Taylor Lorenz's defense of security at TwitchCon. Girl, you know damn well they weren't that strict. How the hell were you reporting on the TC floor? You poor journalist. You had to get your wristband scanned. Couldn't get into a private area. Very disappointing to see Cinebrit repeat an outright lie. I was never sued for doxing anyone on Twitter. She's repeating the nonsense from libs of TikTok fans and completely misrepresent what I said. Security was tight compared to other conventions. However, all the strict security in the world and all the police standing around or face scanning or whatever is useless when women creators are bombarded with misogynistic hate and abuse by registered attendees, sometimes from other big creators themselves. It is a reality that security was so tight that journalists, many of whom cover conventions all the time, had a hard time getting around. I even found it difficult one day because my wristband wouldn't allow me onto the floor. That is simply a fact. We saw the security situation when she was accosted and afterwards, so when she was assaulted. We saw it. Making a longer video on this with another journalist who covers gender-based violence. Okay. Conspiracies. She loves saying conspiracies. The reason I toured Twitch's security center and was interested in covering this angle, even before what happened to Emiru, is because I've written extensively about harassment of women. Okay. Whatever. Based. Deal with doxing, swatters. Did she have anything to say for the 30-day ban that had to get extended because of pressure? The 30-day ban. So why is Yeet fighting with her as well? The replies to this streamer drama slop account prove my point exactly. The root problem is pervasive misogyny in the streaming space, and until Twitch confronts that core issue, women will not be safe. But you're running defense for the clearly failed security situation and saying it wasn't actually failed. These fucking pictures. Taylor Lorenz is now hitting all the buzzwords, accusing my account and others of weaponizing the Emiru assault to further an ongoing harassment campaign against her for reporting on gender-based violence. Dude. Wow. On a woman streamer to further an ongoing misogynistic hate and harassment. Why is it? Where's the misogynistic hate and harassment campaign? From what? From Yeet? From... Oh god, everyone's misogynistic, eh? Apart from... Fuck me. Is your account called Livestream Fails? Oh, she's replying to... Okay. You're quote tweeting my account, and then 9 tweets deep in that same thread, you quote tweeted the LSF Twitter account. Yes, you are implying that. Stand on business, at least, girl. I don't take offense. Okay. Response to the obsessed allegations. Oh, no.
Users in general, where they say, hey, this guy who's literally saying things that have been proven on camera, well, he's delusional. He's schizo. He's obsessed. Yes, I am obsessed. I am obsessed with pushing the truth. And side note for any...
Dude, with what? Getting your views on Christianity changed by some tiny fucking YouTube video with a Ransona in a knight's helmet, which he admitted to, by the way. Fuck me. I only know that because he announced that he was doing that in his stream. Oh shit. What is this? Hasan lied by omission, according to the QT stream. People have lied about and misquoted me with clips taken out of context. I don't support abuse. The internet is such a healthy place. One love. Okay. How exactly did there's no tape, you cannot cut the prongs off, get taken out of context? Oh no, I motherfucking Tectone video. Shit. Fuck's sake. I haven't seen the Sasha Grey person defending. I haven't seen that. Jessica Burbank. Why would you publicly tweet my abuser's name? Oh, I've seen this before. This is old. What could Kaya say if she could talk?
We are never going to make it out. We can't even have a normal fucking non-hostile goddamn conversation on any of these issues. Everybody just simply wants to fucking chirp into the wind because they have no power.
Oh, she was the one DMCAing clips. Ah, I see. I remember, yeah.
And they recognize their utter powerlessness in the face of unjustifiable constructs that we fucking exist under. And the best possible fucking thing you can do is just be goddamn annoying, okay?
Hey X, how is everything going, mate?
Oh, for that, man.
Oh, God.
This is what his dog would say if he could speak. Can't fucking walk.
Right when the reporter is asking about optimism.
Can't fucking go around, can't do anything.
Apparently, oh, Ethan. Okay.
I thought this was such a great point. She quote tweeted this guy. It said Ethan Klein has spent the past year inciting a slew of misogynistic hate and abuse campaigns against women streamers.
Facts. Get him.
He doesn't give a shit about women's safety. He actively endangers my physical safety by naming my stalker and encouraging his fans to harass, attack women regularly. This is getting into defamation territory.
What the fuck?
Oh,
is she
no.
talking about?
And when he says that, oh, no, we're going to get another lawsuit out here. It won't be, Lonerbox, the Arab creator. It'll be Taylor Lorenz, not an Arab journalist. True.
Your stalker is. I don't keep tags on your stalker. The minute you told us there was a stalker, who, by the way, we checked his profile. He is not. He was not super active on our subreddit. We banned him. I don't know what the fuck he is. I'm not naming him. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You lunatic. You fucking
moron.
Psychopath. Like, this is just outright psycho. She's crazy.
Yeah.
This is a crazy lie to say about somebody.
Yeah.
Wow. Calling a woman crazy. Well done, Ethan. God
Quote
damn it.
tweeting Ethan's at
While
it.
quote tweeting
Disgusting.
a stalker account. She's fucking galaxy brain. Right now,
It's
dude.
what are you doing, dummy? She's so mad. And I just can't get over the fact that, like, Taylor Lorenz keeps lecturing our.
She's a leech. She's like a social, a minority issues leech. That's what she is. She leeches fucking minority issues. And fucking cloaks herself in them every time she gets into a fight with anyone. It's so fucking disgusting.
Community, which is majority female, on how much I'm dangerous to women.
Avery, our mod, is telling me that the person that she's claiming was her stalker on our subreddit was banned before she even brought it up.
That
we had pre-banned.
That sounds like defamation.
Sure does.
I mean,
but you're supposed to do your due diligence on every single person who comments on your
social
Reddit.
media
But whenever the biggest streamer on Twitch is getting assaulted, we'll brush over that.
Security was great.
No big deal.
Yeah.
You did everything you could, guys.
Run defense for Hasan, who
scumbag.
every
Oh,
time
they like this because the crew's jumping in now. Wait, has the crew changed? Are they more vocal now that Hasan shocked his dog? Is that what did it for that? There's no way. Oh shit. No way.
he
right?
opens his phone,
Or is it
somehow
just because it's Taylor and not Hasan?
he's showing nudes to random people. but it's our community, right? That is majority women.
Yes, especially Dan. That's so funny, man. That's fucking mental.
That is endangering women's safety. What?
I don't understand people. At the end of the day, right? Obviously, the dog call. It's funny, and Hasan's reaction to it is very fucking funny. But I can't help it. Just maybe I'm just a negative person. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a very grumpy fucking old man. I just find it so strange that this is what gets people to speak up, or that gets people to say, oh yeah, this guy actually seems a bit weird. Like, not the terrorism and not the ignorance and not the, like, I guess, like the other harassment shit that he is engaged in, like via Bad Empanada and shit like that. It took the dog shocking to do it. I just don't understand people, man. People are fucking so strange. Taylor, I'm doing a show today. Call me and explain to me how to properly criticize you. I don't think this happened, but okay. It's super obvious compared to explaining the inbred comments. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's just because, like, the inbred thing to me just wasn't like the best line of attack, but there were so many of them that, and I think most people are generally smart enough to know that they don't know that much about the Middle East, so it's difficult to get around it. The universal innocence of animals, eh?
Obsessed. I think people are obsessed over the fact that how about Hasan just say, "Yo, I zapped it." I mean, I think if people will move on. If Hasan had addressed it with a modicum of honesty the minute it happened, people would have been, and I don't care what you're saying, people would have been over this faster. They would have been over this within 2 days.
For sure.
I'm gonna make a really weird comparison.
True.
I'm gonna make a really weird comparison, and then it's gonna sound weird, but don't get mad at me, okay?
I'm ready.
Genuinely. I feel like the whole internet kind of past like Charlie's death, like faster than they are like Hasan's shit. Like that's the magnitude.
That's kind of true.
It just keeps on. It just doesn't want to be honest. He's dragging it on. People saying that it's the weirdos that are dragging it on. No, he's dragging it on himself. If he
You're not the first person to say that, though, are you? XQC, yeah, that's true. That's very true. He is dragging it on. He is, he's digging.
Case open, case closed. Okay, moving on. That's it. It's done. It's just, guys, I zapped it. Boom, done. You'd be done with it. It would have taken 2 days, 3 days, and anybody that would have went after him after 3 days would be a weirdo, would be obsessed.
Yeah.
But how can you call anybody obsessed when he keeps saying the dumb shit? Now, it gives everybody a shield to keep being obsessed, I guess. Obsessed.
Also, people who dismiss anything about being obsessed, these people are, it's because they just don't like it when you talk about that thing. That's it. There's never a good, like, I very rarely, if ever, see someone say, oh, dude, you're just obsessed, when it's something that they agree with them on, you know? It's just a very easy deflection. Ethan scolds Clancy for his response, to Emiru.
Literally, somehow.
All right, whatever, we've done this already, fuck that. Nick DeOrio on Taylor Lorenz's articles.
Conversations about Taylor's sweeping. Now, oh, by the way, when Taylor gets mad about stuff, she writes more articles.
Yeet! Balance your fucking audio! If you want to get help using fucking Premiere and a limiter or something that can just quickly make everything roughly the same, oh god! Or like normalizers or something, fuck me.
Because she's mad. I don't have money to sue anyone for copyright infringement, as Ethan knows. I'm not a multi-millionaire living in a mansion weaponizing the legal system to punish women. Oh my god, dude. She is so biased. It's fun. Regardless, I hope that he also watches my video on Friday, which is entirely about... Dude. Listen, guys. Do you love when people get sexually assaulted at TwitchCon? Is that you? Well, come on down on Friday, and we can talk all about creator safety, which is not going to be a response video to everybody making fun of you online for your bad takes about it. It is not going to be a lol cow-filled response, dude. Holy shit, dude. Conversations.
fucking video, man. Oh, there's Ryan Grimm in there. Okay. People talking about Dan Clancy and Twitch. Sneeko. Out of nowhere. Sneeko's still kicking around, eh? Oh, is Chud Logic on? I don't really see Chud on Yeet very often. What's he saying? Oh, it's going to be so loud now because I boosted the fucking volume.
A lot of people want to go online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make shit up about men, right?
And tell women.
Wait, what?
Or men.
God, this is old. He's having is this old? Gen X. Thanks for the $5. Why can't I zoom out again? Hey.
Are invalid.
What? Oh my god!
What did he say? Oh my god! Yeet. Fix this fucking thing so I don't have to go adjust the volume master all the fucking time. God. You're killing the flow. All right.
People want to go and tell women or men that their stories are invalid.
What? Oh my god! What? Wow! It's almost like Tectone is a totally disgraceful, principleless fucking hack. Would you believe it? So here he is, 2 years ago, before he contended with his own allegation, before he had his right-wing fucking pivot, right? Validating and backing up the allegation against Rich Campbell. Only now...
2 years ago, I see.
Now he's on his new fucking arc to call her a lying OnlyFans whore. And don't think that the dropping of the lawsuit is a substantive detail that changes things here. It's not. It's not.
Reeks of something malicious. That's wild. I didn't know that he was... is that the same thing for him as Asmongold then? Is the right-wing thing a new thing to him? Because, I mean, a right-winger could say what he said in that clip, but... Huh. Interesting. What is this fucking video, this AI shit going viral? I don't... Man.
Are you kidding me? Drop it! Drop the gun! Give me that! Hey, let go! What is wrong with you?
What the fuck? It's always the orange cats, is it? AI, it's getting way too good. Oh, the boomer is loving this. I do, yes. Occasionally, the new things are funny and cute, yes. That was quite funny. Fuck off. Okay. Wait, there's more. Is this this Nazi tattoo guy who has since had his tattoo covered up? But I guess his Reddit logs are still that might become a new thing. I don't know if people have got a hold of that, but this is Hasan going on a anti-electoralism arc now? Is he really gonna? Because I know that he's probably always believed that you probably should vote, but I mean the amount of energy he gives it and the messaging that he gives to it before the election was quite like pathetic. But I guess now is he doing this? Is he going against lefties who don't want to vote?
Than whatever pamphlet reading left group that you have with your dumbass friends. That's just the reality. So you have to work within the existing reality instead of sitting around and fantasizing about a spontaneous revolution. Shut up. You are unserious. Oh, I have the utmost, I have the...
One phone call. One phone call. One phone call will end the war. And if they say no, we're going to sanction them. And if they say no, we're going to go to war with them. You are so unserious. Okay.
The utmost best possible alternative. It's called moral infallibility.
Yeah? That's so crazy. I can't believe people in your audience are like that, Hasan. What the fuck?
I mean, this is the classic. Left-wing communism and infantile disorder. Should we participate in bourgeois parliaments? It is with the utmost contempt and the utmost levity that the German left communists reply to this question in the negative. Their argument...
Didn't Vosh do this like 4 years ago? Or even longer. Vosh did this, didn't he? I swear Vosh did this. Vosh, Lenin, vote. I wonder if it's searchable. Oh, look at the fucking... God, this was a fucking ridiculous cycle. Would Marx, Engels, Lenin, etc. have supported Biden? Read theory to find out. Vosh is wrong about Marxist theory in electoral politics. Oh God, from Gorgeous George himself. I wonder if he used the same thing, infantile disorder. Should we participate in bourgeois parliaments?
One of the biggest frustrations I have when it comes to talking about ideas that I have for the promotion of radical left ideas is the fact that very often people will disagree with me, and when they do disagree with me, rather than explaining why, they'll just accuse me of not having read any theory. Now, I do often say I have read no theory. In reality, I've read some, and as of last night, I've read quite a bit more. The reason I read
the... Based. You can actually read a lot in a day, you know? That's true. Very true.
This theory is because I was interested in the perspective of the original leftist theorists on the subject of participating in bourgeois electoralism in the process of radicalizing the voting bloc.
Bourgeois parliaments.
Generally speaking, when I talk about electoralism with online leftists, their response is dismissive at best and outright antagonistic at worst. Usually people will say that bourgeois electoralism is cringe, or that they'll make fun, like, "Ha, you want socialism by voting," like that sort of thing. And then they'll accuse me of not having read enough theory. So what I have done is I have read theory. In fact, quite a lot of it, from a fair number of people. And I've tried to synthesize their opinions on the... worth of participating in bourgeois electoralism. The reason I did this is not because I believe the only good ideas can come from these people. The reason I did this is because I have grown increasingly frustrated with the perspectives and dismissal of people who claim to have read theory but are very clearly unfamiliar with the general perspective that these theorists had on bourgeois electoralism and participation in those systems. So I'm going to be talking about this with the knowledge that I will never convince any of the people who disagree with me, but if anything else, I would like to, perhaps enchant
You will not believe it. Look, this is from his Google Doc that's linked in that video. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. It is beyond doubt, however, first, that in this question, too, those who try to deduce the tactics of the revolutionary proletariat from principles such as the Communist Party must keep its doctrine pure and its independence of reformism inviolate, its mission is to lead the way without stopping or turning by the direct road to the communist revolution, will inevitably fall into error. Such principles are merely a repetition of the mistake made by the French Blanquist communards who in 1874 repudiated all compromises and all immediate stages. Second, it is beyond doubt that in this question too, as always, the task consists in learning to apply the general and basic principles of communism to the specific relations between classes and parties, to the specific features in the objective development towards communism, which are different in each country and which we must be able to discover, study, and predict. He's got this from the same essay that Hasan's reading. Left-wing communism and infantile disorder. Except I guess this section is that left-wing communism in Great Britain. He's on should we participate in bourgeois parliaments. How funny is that? So that's Vosh talking about it. And now we have the Vosh at home.
In the passage quoted above, we read, all reversion to parliamentary forms of struggle, which have become historically and politically obsolete, must be empathetically rejected. This is said with ridiculous pretentiousness and is patently wrong. Reversion to parliamentarism, forsooth! Perhaps there is already a Soviet Republic in Germany. It does not look like it. How, then, can one speak of reversion? It is not an empty phrase. Parliamentarianism has become historically obsolete. That is true in the propaganda sense. However, everybody knows that this is still a far cry from overcoming it in practice. Capitalism could have been declared, and with full justice, to be historically obsolete many decades ago. But that does not all remove the need for a very long and very persistent struggle on the basis of capitalism. Parliamentarism is historically obsolete from the standpoint of world history, i.e. the era of bourgeois parliamentarism is over and the era of proletarian dictatorship has begun. That is incontestable, but world history is counted in decades.
Why is he so angry? Probably because he spent the 2 years giving very mixed messages that effectively trained a lot of people in his audience to believe that this is a waste of time, that this is not worth doing. Because again, if you want people to vote, I'll always say this, you don't just have to say, yeah, you should probably vote, it's better than not doing it. You have to inspire people to vote. You have to properly be fucking adamant about the reasons that you should vote. And you should probably explain in quite good detail why voting is so important, especially when one of the candidates is a fascist like Trump. You should probably be able to have a very easy time explaining the myriad different ways in which the Democratic Party would have been preferable to Donald Trump, but Hasan didn't really do that. He didn't do that. So now that he's supporting this candidate, I think this is to do with Plattner, maybe. So now he has to kind of like he has to re-educate his audience out of the anti-electoralism.
10 or 20 years earlier or later, 10 or 20 years earlier or later makes no difference when measured with the yardstick of world history. From the standpoint of world history, it is a trifle that cannot be considered even approximately. But for that very reason, it is a glaring theoretical error to apply the yardstick of world history to practical politics. Is parliamentarianism politically obsolete? That is quite a different matter. If that were true, the position of the left, but it is proved by a most searching analysis, and the lefts do not even know how to approach the matter. In the thesis on parliamentarism published in the Bulletin of the Provisional Bureau of the Amsterdam of the Communist International, number 1, February 1920, and obviously expressing the Dutch left or left Dutch strivings, the analysis, as we shall see, is hopelessly poor. In the first place, contrary to the opinion of such outstanding political leaders as Rosa Luxemburg and Karl Liebknecht, the German lefts, as we know, considered parliamentarism politically obsolete even in January 1919. We know that the lefts were mistaken. This fact alone utterly destroys, at a single stroke, the proposition that parliamentarism is politically obsolete. It is for the lefts to prove why their error, indisputable, unironically be counted.
Okay, that's plenty. But yeah, because the Spartacist uprising, obviously, was just before what would have been the first parliamentary election in Weimar Germany. And Rosa Luxemburg wanted to stand in those elections. But the rest of the leadership, I think including Liebknecht, wanted to overthrow the government. And I think in part because they knew that they didn't have the popular support that would be displayed in an election, that they couldn't actually get power through electoralism. So they had to use the general strikes that were happening as a way to try and take the government by force. And obviously they failed. And then they got fucking clapped by Freikorps soldiers. In any case, you know what's really sad about this? Like it's so sad that you can't, for these people, you can't, the fact that he feels like he needs to do this, because you can't convince these people that something is good because of a logical argument. You can't say it's good because of this fact and this fact and this fact, and here's the moral argument, and here's how this would yield better outcomes, or here why this is like a good moral duty or anything like that. You can't do that with these people. What these guys are convinced by is that, well, here, buried in the sacred texts of a guy that we, you know, have pictures of in our like fucking lo-fi Andy Warhol-esque artwork. He said it 100 years plus ago in a little library in Switzerland or some shit. Like, these guys literally just, they get their opinions, like they treat theory and they treat the words of these people as if it's like scripture, you know? So they literally have to sit there being like, aha, well, out of my back pocket, you can see, huh! Lenin said that you should vote sometimes, maybe. Like, okay, wow, damn. It's just such a brain-rotted way to approach any moral or political decision, to just say, well, let's just see if we can dig through what Lenin said. And that's how we'll decide whether or not to vote against Trump in 2025. Like, fucking hell.
Counter-revolutionary. He spent the rest of his days in Mexico, okay? The notion...
Because these people aren't concerned with being more correct. They're concerned with being more left or more... It's ironic then, because he's having a go at theory like circles and purity, but he's engaging in the same kind of behavior though. Like, let's see if Lenin said it. Like, let's see if we're true to Lenin's word, to Daddy's word.
That you cannot win over the masses is antithetical to a mass line developing. The notion that you would assume that you cannot win people over, enough people over to your side because of whatever background that they have or whatever worldview that they hold, okay?
Listening to him read theory is grating, forsooth.
Thanks for the 10 euros, Tash Gordon.
Is antithetical to building any sort of serious movement. It's antithetical to building any sort of solidarity, okay? This... Ironically, we've moved beyond talking about Graham Plattner here, okay? Like, yeah. I'm just specifically talking about the idea that you cannot exhaust all readily available options and that you think a revolution will organize...
Again, you notice again how this has nothing to do with outcomes. He's not even saying you should vote because it'll make people's lives better or anything else. Maybe he will. But now we're literally just saying, yes, we should do this because it's more... leftist, because it's validated by Lenin, and because it'll eventually get us a revolution. Like, it's the way to get us to move beyond capitalism. There's not one thing here about like why this person's policies are better than this person's, or why Democrats have already achieved this, this, and this for people that Republicans would otherwise undo or not do at all. There's none of that. It's just, oh, Lenin said. Oh, well, God damn it! If Lenin said it, fuck.
Spontaneously. It is the most idiotic, childlike, infantile, disordered way of thinking of all time. And it's not a new style of thinking at all.
He's just read that because that's what the text is called, and now he's just like absorbing it into his lexicon because it sounds clever. This infantile disorder. He's so funny, man.
It is one that left comms have presented against a successful revolutionary such as Vladimir Lenin. You have to exhaust all options, especially while specifically analyzing the material conditions that currently exist in your day and age and looking at how much class consciousness already exists. The exhausted masses are dispossessed. They are oblivious to their class position in the heart of empire, okay? This is where America was always a capitalist nation. It was a proto-capitalist nation before people were like, we're capitalists, okay? With its endless territorial domination, its indigenous genocide, there's a reason why America was so perfectly positioned to be the heart of capitalism around the globe, okay? And they seized on that opportunity post-World War II.
Why is there a Wikipedia entry of capitalism? Just flashed on the screen.
You look at a situation like this, a country like this, and you go, why is there so much towards the left position? And then you fantasize about a revolution spontaneously happening. You're stupid, okay? That's not what it takes. And it's never going to happen like that. The only thing that could spontaneously erupt is most likely a fascist counter-revolution, which is what we're in the fucking midst of anyway. Wake them up. Everything goes to show that this statement is far too sweeping and
We're back to
exaggerated. But the basic
reading.
fact set forth here is incontrovertible, and its acknowledgement by the left is particularly clear evidence of their mistake. How can one say parliamentarism is politically obsolete when millions and legions of
Yeah,
proletarians
this might be an AI edit because I think it's from Hasan Archive. I don't know if it's AI that does this.
are not only still in favor of parliamentarism in general, but downright counter-revolutionary? It is obvious that parliamentarism in Germany is not yet politically obsolete. This is what I tried to stress yesterday when talking about liberals. Whether you like it or not, liberals in the United States of America are a more formative political bloc than whatever pamphlet reading left group that you have with your dumbass friends. That's just the reality. So you have to work within the existing reality instead of sitting around and fantasizing about a spontaneous revolution. Shut the up. You are unserious.
See, like, as soon as he stops using the jargon, it's like, you need to address the material conditions and the state of empire and the class consciousness. That he sounds like a fucking retard. Like, he sounds like he's just like, yeah, he sounds like he's reading off scripture. Like, he's just quoting the fucking gospel according to, like, John Lennon. Like, but now that he's actually talking in normal plain language, he actually sounds authentic and he sounds like a normal fucking human being. I don't know why people go down this road where they're so insecure about their intelligence that they feel like they need to just build this alternative fucking reality that they call theory because it sounds more academic, where they talk about the material conditions and the fucking whatever, the forces of labor and the forces of production that no one uses in common parlance just because it makes you feel like you're fucking cleverer than other people. Like, God.
Oh, I have the utmost. I have the utmost best possible alternative. It's called moral infallibility. Participate in bourgeois elections. That's not how these things work. Okay, dude, you and your reading group are gonna really spark the revolution. You're gonna go up to a trucker for the first time ever, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you saying? Shut up!" And he's gonna say a slur to you, and you're gonna be bricked in that moment. You'll be like, "Oh my God, the counter-revolutionary tendencies amongst the real working class members. Oh, what's happening?" You're going to get one-shotted. It is obvious that parliamentarism in Germany is not yet politically obsolete. It is obvious that the lefts in Germany have mistaken their desire, their political ideological attitude for
God, if only, it's making me wonder if only the fucking communists in Germany actually didn't participate in electoralism, because then in the 25 election, maybe fucking... Or maybe even just pulling out on the last round so that Hindenburg wouldn't become the president. Because that was the difference. The Social Democrats were up against Hindenburg. And in third place, with no chance of winning, was the KPD for the presidency. And they didn't pull out. But the difference between the votes, between the Social Democrats and Hindenburg, was smaller than the number of votes for the KPD. Like, they could have kept him out of the presidency. The guy who made Hitler chancellor. Fuck, we could have lived in such a different world. That was one of many opportunities. Oh well. Rip. Getting bricked. Getting blockheaded. That was a good little segment though. It was funny. Good memes. Subscribe, you fucking assholes. I mean, sorry.